And a good Sunday evening to you. Meteorologist Dan Skeldon here, not from the Irish pub on this Sunday evening, 7 p.m., January 12th. Hope you're having a great kind of spring-like weekend. Tidal Flooding Talk will be back next week, 7 p.m. from the Irish pub with Palma Cardi and myself. Palma hopefully out enjoying some nice weather, but cancellation last minute. Just going to do a quick little live stream from Egg Harbor Township, where enjoying a nice family weekend with Kenzie and Amanda and myself and family, enjoying some nice weather as well. Hopefully you guys are too. You know, I am a snow lover. You guys know if you've watched me over the years, being a New England native, I love winter, I love snow, but that aside, I still like a nice mild weekend, a nice break from winter. Not that we've had much winter to need a break from. So record warmth in 60s this weekend. Was a little bit windy as promised, but it was but it was also very warm. Folks wanting the snow, I don't necessarily see any big winter storms in our forecast, but I do see us flipping to a colder pattern later this week. Probably for the second half of the month, especially, starting this weekend. Not saying it's all cold and snow, but I do think we get rid of this persistent warmth. It might be more of a normal pattern. So this is a makeshift episode of Tidal Flooding Talk. We'll talk a little weather. We'll talk a little bit of football. Great football weekend. A lot of your teams, the Eagles, and my team, of course, the Patriots, are not playing this weekend. But some great football games yesterday, some great ones today as well. If your team is playing, I hope they won. And another good game on the way tonight, too. So, and again, Palma and I will be back next Sunday night. You can always stop in at the Irish Pub, watch the show live, and we look forward to bringing you Tidal Flooding Talk usually every 7 p.m. Sunday evening from the Irish Pub, St. James Place in Atlantic City, brought to you by the New Jersey Coastal Coalition. Some great things coming up with the coalition. Just got a grant for kind of a historical look at some hot spots of tidal flooding where Palm and I got to go out and take before and after pictures. So, we'll show a nice quiet, intersection, let's say in Sea Isle City, nice and dry, and then we'll show you the historical photos of it flooded, same angle, same picture, and show you how bad it can get. So we're going to start working on that project. Of course, still working on our webcam project, showing you those spots. There is that camera in Sea Isle City, and hopefully more to come. Some great stuff in the coalition in the new year. Getting some equipment for some towns, to be better prepared for storms as well. So all the folks of the Coastal Coalition, nonprofit, working, to bring you tidal flooding talk and to raise awareness. It's been pretty quiet in terms of coastal storms as well, right? We've had some rain events this year. You heard the wind last night. A strong cold front came through. Not a lot of cold air behind it, but there was a lot of wind on both sides of it. There's a lot of warmth ahead of it, and a couple of showers and thunderstorms last night, very late last night or very early this morning. Where we're going the rest of the week is not in a wintry direction. I mean, well into the 60s this weekend. We're in the 50s the next 3 or 4 days. Low to mid 50s tomorrow, lower 50s on Tuesday, mid 50s on Wednesday. 50s is not 60s, all right? So yeah, it's going to be cooler than the weekend was, but it's still going to be warm for January. It's just not going to be as warm. Remember, January high temperatures should be in the, upper 30s. So we are still way above that, but instead of 30 degrees above average, maybe we're, 15 degrees above average. It's still going to be warmer than normal this week. Mostly cloudy or trending that way tomorrow and Tuesday. Maybe a spotty shower, but mostly dry. Wednesday, probably the pick day of the week. Sunshine, mid-50s. Not bad. And then we are trending colder later this week. So later this week would be the best window for some somewhat January-like temperatures, especially by Friday, or Thursday night and Friday. Paula Sabati, nice to have you on. Joshua Ferrari, where's the snow? It's not here, Joshua. I tell you what, I am the snow lover, and if I hadn't been in New England for the Thanksgiving holiday and the 5 days that followed Thanksgiving, we got over a foot of snow up there. I got my snow fix. Kenzie got her first snowstorm. Loved it. We had about like 14 inches of snow. I didn't have to work. I didn't have to forecast it. I was on vacation. Totally just blocked forecasting out and enjoyed a snowstorm with my family. Built a snowman. Pulled Kenzie around in a sled. Just had a great winter experience. If I hadn't got that, I think I'd be really itching for snow. And Joshua, you might be as well. But we don't have any in our immediate future. Well, here's Kenzie. Hi. Hi, Kenzie Jane. She just had her bottle. You want to say hi? Here's Kenzie Jane. She just had her 10-month-old birthday. Well, 10-month birthday, I guess. Mom and Dad are out planning their her first birthday coming up in March. So she's crawling a little bit. She almost wants to walk more than crawl. She just had a nice bottle, and she's well fed, and she had a nice nap. She had butternut squash for dinner, some pears as well. I think a little spaghetti. So she's well fed. Loves mirrors, loves video of herself. So she's doing really well. There's a big mirror here. She's looking at herself and loves Tidal Flooding Talk. So she loves being on Tidal Flooding Talk. So Joshua, answer to your question, where's the snow? There's a chance next Saturday for a little snow Saturday morning, changing to rain probably. Could we get a dusting to an inch or two out of it? Maybe. Probably gets washed away if we do get anything. Yeah, so there's a chance for a little bit of snow next Saturday. Up farther north and west, North Jersey and eastern Pennsylvania, there could be a little bit more. But again, we'll probably see a change to rain. Kristen Kaiser, nice to have you on. Happy New Year to you. Wendy Roberts-Friel, nice to have you on. Hope all is well with you. Is February looking better for snow, Joshua? It is looking better. It's not looking as spring-like. It can't look any worse in January, right? It's so warm this month that it can't look any worse. So it's looking better. I'm not saying it's going to be a really cold or really snowy February, but I do think it's going to be a little closer to normal, and we'll have some chances for some winter weather. All right, more chances for winter weather. See Ray Riley on. Nice to have you on, Ray. Mike Nicolisi. So something for Friday to Saturday. Friday looks dry. Cold, a little breezy, upper 30s. Friday's going to feel like January. Kenzie liked the warm weather today. She loves swinging. We didn't get to the playground, much to her chagrin. That's why she looks a little sad right now. Right, Kenzie Jane? Yes, but she likes the warm weather. We walk Reese and Rosie, our dogs, in the no matter what the weather, but she likes it a lot better when it's warm outside, right? Yes, you do. Looking all around. So yeah, something for our Saturday morning, Mike. There's a window where if our next storm arrives early enough and it's cold enough, there could be a little bit of snow at the beginning. For South Jersey, I think it changed to rain, and anything that falls gets washed away. You head farther north, though, this will be a bigger snowfall. Poconos will do pretty well. North Jersey, New York, New England will probably do pretty well, too. Tracy Ann, nice to have you on. Nor'easter Nick, good evening to you. Nice to have you, too. Yeah, Michelle, she is getting big, especially height-wise, and then circumference of her head, which Amanda always likes to make fun of, because she gets that from me, because I have a big head. Hopefully not figuratively, but physically I have a big head. And she got a big head too. She's like in the 70th percentile for head, almost for height, 70th percentile. But that makes sense because I'm a tall 6'5" guy, weather guy. For weight, she's like 30th percentile. So she's tall and skinny, like I used to be. She's just wonderful and brings Amanda and I so much love and so much joy. Right? Yes, you do. And, because I work evenings during the week, I get so much time with Kenzie. So I get to get her up in the morning, usually about 7:30, get to spend the whole morning with her in early afternoon, take her to daycare for like 3 hours. Amanda picks her up from daycare. So she's in daycare like for 3 hours, 4 days a week. So we're really lucky. Financially it's a little better. It's not full-time daycare. It's only about 12 hours a week right for daycare, but she loves daycare as well. Yes. She's very quiet. Usually she doesn't cry unless she's hungry or really, really tired. But she did have a nice nap today. Right, Kenzie Jane? Yes. This is your first solo Tidal Flooding Talk. You've been on with Palm and I, but I don't think you've been on officially just me and you. So Michelle Hartnett, thanks for the message. Nice to have you on. Vula Leokopoulos, nice to have you on too. Kristen, thanks. She is beautiful. Tracy Ann hopes the snow never comes. And, you know, some people are very happy with this winter. You don't like cold, you don't like snow. You've really liked the way this winter has gone because it's been very easy. We've had, you know, a few dustings here or there. You know, Tuesday evening there was a dusting for some of us. Wednesday there were a few snow showers and flurries, but it's been a very, very easy winter in terms of cold and snow. We had almost more cold in November than we did in December or January. So this is Kenzie putting her hands behind her head or on her ears, and that is indicative that she's tired or very relaxed. So she is quite tired, and we do have a car ride home where she'll probably fall asleep. Thought it was the week of the 20th for snow too, Michelle. Yeah, I think that week, next week, it's a colder pattern. Next week looks a lot more January-like. It doesn't mean bitter Arctic cold and winter storm after winter storm. It just means more typical January weather. You know, average highs in the upper 30s, and that's where we're going to be as we work our way towards next week, closer to average. Mike Nicolisi, a lot of rain perhaps on Saturday. Yes, there could be. Kenzie has her wand now, or actually a hairbrush. We're in a bedroom of our in-laws' house, so she's finding some makeshift toys that I think are safe. Hopefully will entertain her. Yeah, you got a comb. You do, to comb your red hair. She gets the red hair from my side of the family. See my mother-in-law watching from downstairs. Hi, Linda HG. Let's see, Ann McDermott, Barbara Murphy, nice to have you on. Betty Jane Stackhouse, we can wait for a while in South Jersey. Baby's adorable. Thanks, Betty Jane. Nice to have you on. Rosemary Greco. Hope the weather is good Saturday. Supposed to go to Philadelphia. Not looking too good, Rosemary. Saturday, again, especially in Pennsylvania and North Jersey, I do think there's a round of snow in the morning. Or at least, you know, it's 5 days away. It can change. But right now, it looks like snow probably changing to rain for most, in Philadelphia too. But it could be slick travel sometime early Saturday. Maybe late Friday night, maybe Saturday morning, maybe midday Saturday. But it does look like there'll be some slick travel at some point Saturday morning. So I would check back with future forecasts. All right. And again, that's the farther north and west you go. Debbie Dukopoulos, turn off your heat for a few days. That's always nice, right? I always like when you don't have to use your air conditioning in the summer and you don't have to use your heat in the winter. You know, I like the cool weather in the summer. Warm weather in the winter is fine as long as we get a little bit of snow. Kenzie's Aunt Alyssa is on too. Boy, you bring out all the viewers, Kenzie. So, hi, Alyssa. Cutest niece ever. I have to agree. Let's see, Linda O'Connor, nice to have you on. Alda Hopkins. Yeah, much to my wife's chagrin, she looks like me for now. I hope she looks like my wife eventually, because my wife is the much more beautiful of the two of us. But for now, she's humoring me and looks like me. So, or more like me. And there's some Amanda in her too, and hopefully that comes out more and the me goes away. I want her to have my last name, that's it. Michelle Hartnett, again, okay, good. Pete O'Driscoll, hi to you. Diane Kinsey wants snow. I think Kenzie wants snow too. She kind of likes snow. Yeah, what do you got? What do you got? Yeah? Oh, okay. Be careful with that. She's teething now, so she likes putting things in her mouth to help with that. But actually, she's still sleeping really, really, really good. So she's, very good sleeper. Not 4:30 last night. She did get up. Oh, she got her mom up, not me. I didn't hear her, but her mom's more sensitive with the hearing. But she sleeps really, really well. So we're very, very lucky there as well. Rosemary live in Easton, early in the morning appointment. Yeah, Rosemary, it's 5 days away. So again, things can absolutely change. I would just be, pay attention to forecasts. It might be a case where if you leave early enough, you'll miss it. or it might not be. It might be the morning would be the worst time to drive. But 5 days, a lot can change in the world of weather, and we'll keep an eye on it. But we actually have a little snow and or mix and rain in the forecast as we head towards Saturday. It's a pretty quiet week until Saturday. Is Kenzie walking yet, Liz Toller? She's trying. She's pulling herself up. All right, she's very good at that. And she doesn't want to crawl. She crawls a little bit and rolls all around. She's not a really good crawler, but it's almost like she crawls to get in a position to get up, and she gets up on her feet and props herself up against a dresser or a table or something like that, like she's doing right now, and likes trying to take steps. So she's not officially walking yet at 10 months. I think she's actually going to be walking more than crawling. So what's that? What do you got? So we went to Outback today. She had some Outback soup, some potato soup. And what else did you have today? Some bread, some of the nice warm bread. Tried the new Outback in on the Black Horse Pike, and she loved that. She loves all food. We really haven't found one type of food she doesn't like yet. And she loves tidal flooding talk, which is what this is. Thankfully, too, we haven't had many coastal storms, right? We've had a lot of activity, but no true coastal storms. They've all developed late. Up towards New England or Canada, so we haven't had many coastal storms this year. And then we actually grilled out today. Kenzie's grandma and Papa made some delicious burgers on the grill. I'm sure a lot of you guys probably grilled out too. I like to grill out year-round, as does Amanda. Others like to grill out only when it's nice. And we had some hamburgers today on the grill. Love grilling out even in the middle of winter. I've grilled out in nor'easters before and winter storms before as well. Don't put that in your mouth. Okay. Here you go. Okay. And of course her mom and grandmother and everyone are watching me to make sure I don't allow Kenzie to grab anything she's not supposed to grab. So I'm under surveillance here. And if the door opens behind me, then I know I'm in trouble. And I'm actually in Amanda's childhood room. This is the color her mom does not like that Amanda picked out. Still painted this pink color that Amanda loves. But yeah, there's Amanda's artwork still on the closet door behind me. So that's where we are now. Tidal flooding talk. Let's get back to topic here, if you will. No tidal flooding to talk about. And again, we'll be back at the Irish pub with Palma and myself. Not Kenzie. She's going to take a few weeks off. In fact, she travels all up and down the East Coast. She's been to 19 states already in 10 months of life. So I think you might be traveling next weekend, I believe, to maybe go see some friends and family. I'm not sure. Yeah. You tired? You tired? Yeah. But she loves videos, loves seeing herself on video, and she'll be a frequent guest on Tidal Flooding Talk. So 10 months and 3 days old as of today. First birthday is in May's Landing in March. So we're very excited for her first birthday. Actually, her mom is more excited than me. Not than me, than Kenzie. I'm very excited too. Her mom's very excited for this birthday party. All right, so let's see what we got here. Oh, I think I did something wrong. So what did I do wrong? Oh, I'm being relieved. There's her pop-up Jim.
Hello,
making
everybody.
his first appearance on Tidal Flooding Talk. And say bye, Kenzie.
Say bye, Kens.
All right. And now you guys are stuck with me again. And I think that's basically it. Got the weather forecast for the week. We'll watch that little winter weather threat. Again, probably rain or going over to mostly rain for South Jersey after a little snow. Farther north and west, North Jersey, eastern Pennsylvania, that's going to be a little more wintry. Even there, probably a change to rain, but a later change. But we actually have a winter weather threat to discuss. We haven't had many this winter yet, which suits some of you very well. Skiers and snow lovers are suffering. Everyone else really enjoying it. Liz, Holgate section of LBI Beach isn't looking good right now due to erosion. And we have had some of those events, Liz. And of course, every winter, regardless of the number of storms, there is that erosion issue. That's why every winter and spring there's beach replenishment up and down the Jersey Shore, which we need. We rely upon to keep our beaches safe, to to keep our tourism industry intact. So we do need that. But even in a relatively quiet year, you just got the natural cycle of erosion. All right. So yeah, Liz, Kenzie just went to bed. So those of you guys just watching, you had Kenzie on for quite some time. You probably want to see Kenzie more than me. So she's downstairs now, and she's going to get ready to go in the car as we make our way back to Pennsylvania from a nice family weekend in New Jersey. Yeah, Kristen, hard to believe it's been a year already. But yeah, she's a pretty popular guest here on the weather live streams, and we'll have her back on sometime soon. All right. Holly Hara, nice to have you on from PA. Good evening to you. Diane Schaefer, she's just adorable. Good to see you. Thanks so much. She has stolen my heart and all our hearts. So, we without going into too much detail, we had a 4-year process trying to get Kenzie into this world, and we are so blessed, and so every day it is a gift with her. So, and before I get a little emotional, as I have a lot with Kenzie, and of course with Reese and Rosie, her sisters too, who we love. Let's sign off this episode of Tidal Flooding Talk. So again, brought to you by the New Jersey Coastal Coalition. You can visit the Coastal Coalition website. We archive all our Tidal Flooding Talks on there. And again, the Coastal Coalition is a nonprofit to really spread awareness on tidal flooding and storm preparedness along the shore, what we can do better year-round, nor'easters, hurricanes, nuisance flooding events, major storm flooding events. We want residents and tourists to be prepared year-round, and that's why we bring you Tidal Flooding Talk. So we do have some guests lined up. We're finally got Jonathan Carr. We've had Jonathan just had a baby too. A baby girl, I believe, and we've had some parenting issues that have gotten in the way of bringing Jonathan on my end and on his end. So he'll be on the 26th. I know we definitely have him lined up for 2 Sundays from now. So looking forward to that. JC's a great individual, a wonderful forecaster, and he'll be on at the end of the month from Weather NJ, which of course many of you know. So he'll be an upcoming guest, and we like to bring back some of our former guests. Joe Martucci was on last week, meteorologist for the Press of Atlantic City. He's suffering as a Ravens fan. I suffered last week as a Patriots fan, but his Ravens suffered a really tough loss last night. But he's up in Boston at the AMS conference with thousands of meteorologists, so they'll make him forget about the Ravens' tough loss. But Joe's all guests we welcome back frequently. JC Liz is an excellent speaker. He is. I've had him on conference for an Ocean City Hurricane Conference that I used to run, and very, very good at what he does. And I have a lot of respect for him, so look forward to bringing him on. Jim Eberwine's a frequent guest we've had back on 4 or 5 times. He is, as far as I'm considered, South Jersey's meteorologist. The South Jersey meteorologist, and he'll be back on. Usually it's a couple times a year we have him on, and we're coming up on the 2-year anniversary of our first flooding talk. That's in February, so we'll be entering our 3rd year, so we'll have something planned for our anniversary show as well. All right, David Spatsy, you just joined in. You missed Kenzie. She was on for a good 15 minutes. 10 months and 3 days old, and I just see viewership go down when Kenzie gets off camera, but I would do the same thing. I'm sure it's not on Inside Out, Pete. It is. Stuff is backwards on camera, but that does say Patriots, and yeah, they lost as well. The NFL logo's backwards, but it's not on Inside Out. So that. I have worn a shirt on Inside Out before, but not this particular shirt. This one's on the correct way. It's backwards on camera. And Liz, Tom LeMaine, awesome meteorologist. Born and raised in Atlantic City. He's had one heck of a career as a meteorologist, and then all the extracurricular stuff he's done, piloting and all that. So yeah, Tom LeMaine, we hope to bring on soon. We haven't had him on in a while, so we do hope to have him on soon. And of course, Tom Heist of Tom Heist Insurance. Again, we have some great regular guests, and then we're always welcoming new guests as well. So if you have a suggestion for another guest, please feel free. We always welcome new guests on. any interest in conversation, anything you guys would find interesting you want us to talk about, just let us know. Eileen ran some at Outback today. Tried the new Outback on the Black Horse Pike. Loved it for lunch. So we were there today. I don't know if you were as well. Could have stopped by and said hi. We love meeting Tidal Flooding Talk viewers or live stream viewers. All right, so that's it, guys. Have to get Kenzie ready to head home. Full week of work to next week upcoming. Pretty quiet weather again. The 60s are gone, but some 50s for the next 3 or 4 days. Turning colder later Thursday and Friday. A storm on Saturday will begin as snow, end as rain. It will last longer for snow the farther north and west you go. So especially, northeastern PA, North Jersey, upstate New York, New England, that's where there'll be more snow. South Jersey, Delaware, little bit of snow maybe, but probably changing to rain. So we'll keep an eye on that throughout the week and keep you posted. All right, thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you back here next Sunday. Palma, myself, no Kenzie, but I will be back at the Irish Pub at 7 p.m. next Sunday. Stop on by the pub or stop on by Facebook for the latest episode of Tidal Flooding Talk. We'll see you back there soon, and have a good weekend.